welcome to my channel. If you are new, and welcome back to those who are returning viewer. Thank you so much for coming back. So today, as you can see from the title, I have here a discovery set from Juliette Has. So this is actually my first ever discovery set. So as you have noticed, if you are into perfumes, niche fragrances or niche brand is quite a thing now in the perfume world. And to be honest, I don't have any. I think I only have 1 to 2 niche fragrances in my collection, and those are like the older niche, quite almost like a designer type of niche, not those luxurious one, for the reason that they are expensive. And I understand that they are expensive for a good reason. They have the highest quality, they have unique scent. It's just that they are not my priority to spend my money with at this moment. So I'm just glad that these niche brands actually release these discovery sets, which this one I got only for $49, so which is the best way to sample each of their perfumes. So in this set, you are going to get seven different perfumes in the line. So 6 of these, according to their website, are creators pick, and 1 from their newest. 1 is their newest release, which is the Lipstick Fever. This is how the box looks like. So this one at the back here, you're going to get your small leaflet here, which I accidentally removed already because they just like glue this one. So there, in here you will see, so these are their, the collection. This is the Juliette Has collection. So they have here 8 of these fragrances, and this is Romano Ricci, the perfumer behind this brand. So the packaging is quite simple though. You just have to slide it, and then here are the fragrances. So 6 of these are in 1 ml, and 1 is a travel spray, which is in 5 ml. So like this. So before I start talking about the fragrances, I just want to give a quick overview of the brand first. So Juliette Has is a project of Romano Ricci. So if you don't know Romano Ricci, I don't know him either, but I did some research, and he is the grandson of Nina Ricci. So Nina Ricci, I don't know much about her as well, but what I know is she is a designer, and she also has several perfumes in her brand, which is also quite known in the perfume world. So her grandson, Romano Ricci, who's also a perfumer, is the one who created this project in collaboration with Maison Francis Kurkdjian, which we all know one of the best perfumers that we have. So I don't have to explain who he is. So according to Romano Ricci, this project of him is his tribute to all women. But in spite of that being said, these perfumes are actually unisex. Just like any other niche brands, they totally smell unisex, so both men and women could enjoy this perfume. So Juliette here is inspired by Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. So according to Romano, Juliette here is a modern day Juliet. Juliette has a gun. Gun here is a metaphor for perfume. So he said perfume is her weapon of seduction. So moving on to the perfume, I've tried and tested each of these already. So the first one here, we have Juliette Has, not a perfume. So this was released in 2010, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first perfume in the line. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this one, according to Fragrantica, is a perfume based on contradiction, because according to them, this is the perfume that created by molecules, unlike the traditional perfumes, and the only perfume that has no allergen in it. So I'm thinking this is best for those who say that they have allergy reactions in perfume. So I'm just going to give a quick review on each of the perfumes. So this one, the notes is ambroxan and cetalox. So they are synthetic compounds that are commonly used in perfumes and laundry detergent. So no wonder I'm getting a fresh laundry smell on this one. So for the first thing I noticed on this is it does have that niche vibe in it. So I have tested before the Baccarat Rouge Extra, and I'm getting the same vibe in it. It's so MFK style. So I'm getting the same woody scent in it. It's like the Rouge 540 without that heavy sweetness in it. Definitely unisex to me. It's more woody than floral. Reminds me of those newly sharpened pencil, but more sweeter. And the first time I spray this on, it gives me that delightful feeling in it. I like it. It's fresh. It's a light perfume. Familiar, but not familiar in a way that you could smell it everywhere. I actually find this one unique, but there is something in it that would brings me back in some memories that I cannot even remember, if that makes sense. It's familiar. It smells pleasant. I like it. It does smell expensive. So my nose is not an expert when it comes to niche, because I have mentioned I don't have any niche fragrances, but I would say it does smells expensive to me. Maybe this is what you call niche smelling perfume. So next perfume we have is Moscow Mule. So Moscow Mule is a drink. It's it's created with vodka, lime, mint, and some ginger beer in it. So I haven't tasted it, but basically this is based on a spicy cold drink perfume. So first impression on this one is it isn't spicy to me. It's more sugary sweet. But don't get me wrong, when I say sugary sweet, it isn't pink sugar or something like that. No, it is refreshing to me. It opens up with it's a citrusy scent. I'm not getting the mint. I'm not getting the spiciness. It's more of like a blonde, like a watery with a bit of a sugar in it. And for some reason, I'm getting a little bit of Chanel Chance Otondra in it. More like, you know, the opening, there's like a grapefruit, more of like a fresh smelling floral scent. That's what I get. I keep getting that Otondra, Chance Otondra vibe. For some reason, I'm expecting this to be a spicy, cooling, same as the Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gioia, based on the name Moscow Mule, but it isn't. It's light and it's fresh, floral scent. The lasting power, performance, unfortunately, is not good if I'm going to buy it for this price. So each of this bottle is like around $200 to $300. So for me, the smell is quite too expensive for the price, and it doesn't last long. It's too skin scent. So next one we have so that's the name of the perfume. So this one is one of my favorite. So this has my favorite notes in it. It has raspberry, it has vanilla, it has caramel, it has orange blossom as well. Currently, I'm loving orange blossom. So this to me is quite familiar, though in a good way. This smells like those designer sweet or gourmand fragrances. This reminds me a lot of Hypnotic Poison. There's no almond in the notes, but I'm getting almond. If you like almond smell, you like Hypnotic Poison, those type of gourmand, then you might like this one. I actually love it. So this is a delicious creamy almond vanilla scent. So I could imagine this works best on fall winter months. So next we have Sunny Side Up. So this perfume for some reason reminds me of a bath soap, the opening. So maybe there is a particular bath soap that I have tested before that smells like this, that's why. And then it's more like a strong clean scent to me, like a bath soap. And it settles into a more of a skin scent. So Sunny Side Up has vanilla in it in the top notes, because usually vanilla is in the base note. This one, top note, has vanilla. It has jasmine. It also has sandalwood. It has coconut in it. I'm really getting the coconut though. So after that strong, clean scent, it gets more of a lighter skin scent that smells like a lotion to me. I think the coconut smell in here reminds me of those tanning lotion or sunscreen. And the longer it stays on your skin, it gets more woody based on my observation. And lasting power is really great. This does last long on my skin despite of this being skin scent. So next we have Vanilla Vibes. I'm quite excited for this one since I like vanilla. I'm expecting this to be those designer type vanilla gourmand scent that I got. But this one is different. This is more of a salty vanilla, non-gourmand vanilla, surprisingly. But I'm not really disappointed though. I find this one unique from my other perfumes that has vanilla in it. This one is more of like a summer perfume to me for some reason. I think the salt in here makes it more of like giving me that aquatic sea scent, sea salt vibe in it. It's like when you're putting sunscreen on you, those coconut or like sweet smelling sunscreen on your skin, and you just get off the water, you can smell the sunscreen and a little bit of water, salty smell in it. It's like this. So this is a salty, creamy, vanilla, aquatic vibe kind of a vanilla perfume. For some reason, it does not last long on me as well. It has a poor performance. I don't know why his perfumes doesn't last long for the price, or maybe it's just my skin, but this one also has a poor longevity. So next we have here Lady Vengeance. So this perfume is kind of unique and odd. At the same time, I could really smell vengeance in this perfume. So this opens up with a strong floral scent. It has your lavender, you could get the rose, and has patchouli as well. Reminds me of Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely, or maybe Narciso Rodriguez for her as well, because they do have a similar scent. It has that nice, pleasant floral scent in the beginning and then it turns odd to me. It becomes more of like a rubbing alcohol scent, or like a astringent scent, and it later turns into more of a leathery scent, like a burnt rubber. Kind of odd, but that's what I noticed. Most luxurious niche fragrances, they have this weird, odd well, to me, I'm not fun. I'm not used to this type of scent, but I find this one weird. It's like rubber, burnt rubber scent or leathery scent, and turns into a powdery and sweet scent. It's like a perfume. It's like a lady who is kind of a sweet, feminine, and then later on turns weird. So I like it though. I find this one unique, and I want to wear it, get to know this perfume more. And it lasts long as well. See, I'm getting that rubbing alcohol scent already. So this one has better longevity on me than the others that I have mentioned. So next one is their new release at the moment, and this is Lipstick Fever. So by the name itself, I'm already thinking it smells like lipstick. So you know the scent of lipstick, right? Or makeup. I've smelled that in the other perfumes. So as for the notes, I could get a little bit of the raspberry. There's a little woody scent in it. It's more of the vanilla and iris as well. There is a powdery scent in here, which I think is the iris. This one smells to me like those old lipsticks that we have. It smells like more like a 90s vibe or retro vibe to me. Those perfumes that I remember in my mom's closet when I was young. Not the modern lipsticks now that smells chocolate, has that nice smell already. This one are those like old lipstick. So I'm not saying it's a bad scent. I actually like it because this brings me back the memories. This reminds me of those women that I've met before when I was young, that they have this glamorous look. They're glamorous. They have full face makeup, and this is what I smell on them. It smells like those luxurious women in the 80s and 90s. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting in this perfume. It's more of like vanilla and iris to me, sweet and powdery. So last one we have in the set is this Juliette Has Not A Perfume Superdose. So at first I thought that they are just the same. When the first time I sprayed this, I almost cannot get the difference between the Not A Perfume and the Superdose. But when I spray them again in my different wrist, here is a Superdose and here is the other one, then I could see definitely the difference in them. So the Superdose is indeed super dose, like overdose to me. It's very strong. The notes in this one is just Cetalox. That's according to Fragrantica. So this one has a strong astringent scent. You know those face astringent that you use, or rubbing alcohol. Opening strong rubbing alcohol, and really does smells like an astringent. So that's the one that I could describe on this one, nothing else. And there's a little bit of an aquatic scent on this one as well. Smells like the sea, salty, and it's really strong. So as for the performance, it really lasts long. I sprayed this one before bedtime. I don't know why I use it before bedtime, and after, when I wake up in the morning, it's still there. I could still smell that strong scent in it. It doesn't even fade. So I'm not sure if I like it though, but for sure I'm not gonna buy the full bottle of it. But it does smells more of like a summer fresh scent to me. It has a strong floral scent that it really smells astringent and rubbing alcohol. So it's more of like a clean fresh scent, but it's really strong. It smells like chemicals and alcohol. So that's it, the 7 perfumes from Juliette Has perfume. So among the 7, I like the vanilla, no, not vanilla vibe. Lipstick Fever is good also, but that has the same similar vibe as Hypnotic Poison and other designer gourmand scents. So I might explore those first before getting this one. So I'm not sure, maybe Lipstick Fever or Not A Perfume. Not A Perfume, I like it though, so maybe it's the one that I might get. So that's it for my discovery of this niche fragrance. My first discovery is Juliette Has. So I hope you did enjoy this video, and I've given you some little ideas about the brand. So thank you all for watching, and see you again next time.